Hello and welcome to a brand new unboxing with me, Adam, from Board at Home. So this one is a little bit special as this is one that I never thought I would get round to doing. This is Chang'an. So this is one that I kickstarted back in 2022. So this is one of the first Kickstarters that I did whilst opening the shop in those formative years. Unfortunately, it ran into delays and then the company that was behind it just didn't produce anything, and I was prepared to write it off. And then last year before, something like that, this other company, Pendragon, jumped to the rescue, said that they've bought the license, they'll be able to fulfill pledges, not the full pledge, but much of it, and we finally got it in our hands. Now, I can't remember everything that was in the pledge. There were bits in here that I think that were part of some of the stretch goals and other bits that weren't, but most importantly, we have got it in our hands. So getting a game one way or the other, even after all these delays, is the most important thing. Now, I can't really remember much about this one because I've just been waiting for it to arrive and putting my focus on other things, but I do remember it's a deck building, a engine building and resource management game, which are two things I absolutely love. Engine building, one of my all-time favourite mechanisms in a game, so that I remember is what instantly drew me to this. So let's dive in and check everything out together. So this is the very first time that I actually seen inside this box. As I said, I never thought we would ever get to this stage, so thank you, Pendragon, for jumping to the rescue there. So let's see what we've got. So we've got our rule book here. Let's just have a quick flick through this. Okay, that's that. Okay, that's pretty cool. So we've got quite a short rule book there. Yeah, just a few pages. We have a solo mode as well, and then we've got some optional modules here. We've got Silk Road, we've got Empress, what else? We've got progress cards. So it's kind of like the first few pages must be just here's the basic game, here's the other stuff, which is good because then you can just pick one and chuck it in, or play, I presume, what would be the full game with all of the modules. So that is pretty cool there. We've got a player aid here, quite a large one, very nice. We've got some of our coins and I believe objectives there. Oh, well, that is very nice. Let's just move that out of the way. So the presentation is still really nice, you know, having something like that. Here we've got the game boards, so we'll just dive into those. So these open up, and this is where like all of your cards will go as you build, and some on this side as well. I'll pick something else up there. There we go. So yeah, just one-sided there, but that would be your sort of game board is with those little score pads, which is pretty cool. And then we've got a variety of different resources. This is from the module, this one. Some more in here as well, sort of again the different resources from the game. Let's just chuckle them in there. Spare baggies, that is always good. Oh look, they've even given us a little pencil, nice. And then we've got the cards themselves. So let's see if I can get into these. There we go. Here you got there. Right, so these have got sort of a really nice like linen finish to them, it looks like. So I'll get plastic on that one. Yeah, they're nice. As I say, it's been a while since I actually properly looked at this game, so I forgot what a lot of these cards are. But there we go. There's sort of like the different cards I believe that you can buy. Yeah, looks like that's what it costs for you to buy those. There we go. And these are just all the different types of cards you can see on the back. They've got all the different backs to them. So that's the first lot there, and then we've got a whole more more on this side as well. Basically, as you build up, all of these cards sort of combo and synergize off of each other. Artwork is really nice. I do like that. That's very cool. Awesome. And then we've got a few extra here. Let's just dive into these. There we go. And then we've got our solo player cards here. There we go. So I believe this is like the October or some such. There we go. So yeah, there's not that many of those ones. Let's just quickly go into this, see what we've got here. So those are our city cards. And so we've got some city cards and some tokens for the Silk Roads there. Empress mode, and then what was the other modes, which I believe might be these other cards. The progress, so this is sort of like the technology cards that you'll be using. But yeah, it looks really interesting. I mean, it really grabbed me first time that I saw it. As said, I love a engine building game, and I'm very, very thankful to finally have this in my hands. It looks a very, very pretty game, and I'll be getting this to the table as soon as possible. But yeah, let me know your thoughts. Is this a game that you've backed and you're finally glad that you've got it? Is it a game that you backed and you decided to just write it off and I didn't pursue it any further? Or a game you wish you'd backed? Or if you live locally, something that you want to come down and have a go on? Let me know in the comments below. Let me know your thoughts on the game as well. I said it's one that I'd been waiting personally for a long, long time. So I'm glad that we have got that back. But that is the unboxing of Chang'an by Pendragon Games. So thank you again to Pendragon for getting this into backers' hands. You've made a lot of people very, very happy. But thank you for watching, guys, and we'll catch you later.